So thank you all for being here this morning. It's a great honor that we're presenting this plaque to Hersheypark for the Comet coaster. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Dave Honor, our ACE historian, to present the plaque. Dave.
Thanks, Steve. Welcome, everybody. And we're here to dedicate the Comet as the next ACE roller coaster landmark. One of the reasons the Comet was built was because the original Wildcat coaster, which was also created by Herbert Schmeck and PTC, was prone to flooding and used to get damaged quite a bit from the flooding of Spring Creek as it crossed over a little further upstream from where we are now. So it's appropriate today that it's raining to remind us as to why the Comet is here today. The Comet was Milton Hershey's last official act for the park. He approved the new coaster to come into the park. Back then, the roller coasters were not owned by the park, though. They were co-owned with Philadelphia Toboggan Company. Philadelphia Toboggan Company actually ran the coasters as a concession, and they got about 50% of the profit, where the park got the other 50% of the profit. That was for the original Wildcat, and it was also true for the Comet up until 1957. So in 1957, then Hersheypark then took full ownership of the Comet at that point. But we're here today to dedicate not just the Comet, but also for Herbert Schmeck. This was a legacy project for him. He ended up becoming the personal caretaker of the Comet up until his death, his last few years of his life after he retired as president of PTC. He oversaw the maintenance and the overall condition of the ride up until he died in 1956. So here today we're going to dedicate the Comet and also to honor its designer, Herbert Schmeck. And you guys are ready? All right, rain. Bear with me as I adjust here. ACE roller coaster landmark. American coaster enthusiasts recognizes Comet at Hersheypark as an ACE roller coaster landmark, a designation reserved for rides of historic significance. Comet was built by the Philadelphia Toboggan Company and designed by PTC President Herbert Schmeck. Using local carpenters, construction was supervised by PTC foreman Frank Hoover. The classic wooden roller coaster opened to the public in May 1946 and was the very last coaster added to the park by founder Milton Hershey. Initially, the T-shaped out and back coaster that crosses over Spring Creek twice was painted green. Mr. Hershey preferred his rides to blend in with the natural scenery and atmosphere of the park. It was eventually painted white and remains so today. Schmeck stepped down as president of PTC in 1954 and became president of the Associated Amusement Company division of PTC, personally overseeing the maintenance and operations of the Comet until his death in 1956. Comet is best known for delighting generations of riders with several airtime-producing hills, reaching a top speed of 50 miles per hour during its 3,360-foot long ride. ACE commends Hersheypark for its continued excellence in the ongoing preservation and treasuring of the truly classic Comet, the park's enduring and oldest roller coaster. Presented by American coaster enthusiasts during CoasterCon 43 and during Comet's 75th anniversary year, June 22nd, 2021. Thank you all for attending. I know it's very damp and wet here today, but we promise it'll be better. It'll get much nicer later today, and definitely for ERT tonight. Anyway, I would like to introduce that we are very, very fortunate to have two representatives from the Philadelphia Toboggan Company here with us today. Owner and President Tom Rebbe and daughter Janine Rebbe Matches. And I believe they have a special gift for the park today.
Good morning.
Morning, Tom. Haven't seen you since California.
Okay. What? One foot. Welcome. Thank you for coming out. It's not a wonderful day, but it'll get better. Here, the sweetest place on earth. Walking in, I was walking with the Reverend Cliff Herring, and everybody kept asking me if he could put in a good word with it. And he said, I'm in sales, I'm not in the weather department. Anyways, we'd like to give the park a gift from PTC, and I'll explain what it is as they unwrap it. It is a copy of the original blueprint that we have in our archives. It is, now pay attention closely, it is number 1 of 5. This is the only one that's framed. The other 4 are back in our office, and they will be up for auction tomorrow afternoon. There's 1 for each lunch period. Bring your credit cards, bring your phone money. We want the quiet money, we don't want the jiggly kind. So, just to give you a heads up, but I'd like to offer, Vicki? Yeah. You can share our umbrella. Oh, thank you. You guys take care of everything. And I'm going to say I'm done and let you talk.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Vicki Holquist, the General Manager here at Hersheypark, and Laura Woodburn-Krosick, where'd you go? Our Assistant General Manager. And for those of you that know me, I'm usually not lost for words, but this is extremely special to all of us, so thank you. And thank you guys for being here with all of us. The rain will go away, we promise. And this is a special year. As the past year and a half, we've all been navigating a world of uncertainty. But what we're certain is we have a lot of coaster enthusiasts here, right here in Hershey, the sweetest place on earth. So thank you for coming to visit us and celebrate. And worked out the timing too, being the anniversary of the Comet too, for this special moment. And then the incredible gift, but we couldn't thank you enough. So Laura, is there anything you want to add?
You know, for 75 years, our companies have been working together to bring so many sweet smiles to so many guests. This is often the first ride, and this is our first coaster that has a landmark like this. So thank you so much for the dedication, our gift, our friendship, our relationship, and for bringing all of these amazing enthusiasts, because you are our super fans, and we couldn't be more proud to have you here today. Thank you.
Again, thank you for attending. Hopefully later today you'll be a little drier. You can get a nice dry picture of the plaque. I also wanted to thank members of my history committee, the ACE History Committee here that are here with us today, including B. Derek Shaw, Randy Giesler, and my son David Hunter III. And to everyone else, if I missed anybody out there, I apologize, but thank you for everybody for your support, and thank you for coming.
Thank you, Dave.